Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to you all. Shauna Marie Fisher here for my free mini animal communication readings. I'm going to give you guys a minute to come on here. So let me see who's here. Let me pull up my phone. I know maybe hope you guys are all having a good Father's Day. I know maybe some people might be out for like a late dinner or maybe doing some family gatherings or something like that. So let's see here. I'm going to give it a minute, see who's here. Let's see here. Sorry, I thought I had something on my face there. So let's see here. Give it a minute, see who's going to join. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. It looks like I show somebody here, but it's not showing me who you are. Oh, there's somebody else on now too. Yay! Okay, cool. Sometimes it's a little bit of a slow start. So just to give you guys a minute to get on here with me. So let's see here. I know sometimes it goes off with a little bit of slow start. Hey, Sarah, yay! I'm so glad to see you here. So it's so funny. So I saw your question that you posted, and I think if I'm remembering right, I think it was your about Charlie and why does Charlie only whine at you? Am I remembering that right? So let me know in the comments. I think it was Charlie if I'm remembering right. So let me know in the comments because I definitely have something that's coming through for that. So let me know if yes, okay, cool. Yes. Okay, perfect. So it's so funny. So I've had Charlie in my thoughts today, like in my radar. So the first thing that comes to me is Charlie's like, because you listen the best. So I whine to you because you listen and it's like this. Charlie is going like this. You come and give me everything I want because you're so good at listening to me. And when I see you, I get so excited and I whine when I get to see you. I like whine when I want something from you because you're the one that like just listens to me always. And you know my different whines I have because Charlie's like do like this, like there's different wines that I have, and you know my different wines, and you know me so well, and you're just one of my most favorite people ever. Is what Charlie's showing me, and then Charlie is showing me like a ball. Like I want to play more too. Like I want you to know that I want to play more. 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 I want to play more, and I want to play. And you're my number one. Charlie's having me go like this. You're my number one. So that's what I get from Charlie. So hopefully that answers your question. If not, please let me know what other questions you have in regards to that, and then if that makes sense about your Charlie. And Charlie says I'm the most handsome baby ever too. Charlie says I'm such a handsome beautiful boy. Charlie says I'm such a handsome beautiful one. So there you go. Oh, and you're so welcome, Sarah. You're so welcome. And Charlie says this too, like loves. I love to loves with you. Charlie's like, I love to loves with you. So, oh, love Charlie. Oh my goodness, so sweet. So there you go. So there is that for you, friend. So thanks for starting that off. I think it's so fun when people sometimes people put a question in before, and maybe that might be because maybe you can't make the live or you just want to make sure that your question is kind of in the queue. So definitely any of you definitely feel free to do that because I love to do that, to have the questions early is sometimes fun as well. So thank you, Sarah, and good to see you, Sarah. And hey, Lisa, good to see you, Lisa. I hope you and Chloe Grace are having a great weekend. It's so funny. So as I saw you on here, Chloe Grace is going like this. She's like, it's hot. I'm hot. Chloe Grace says, I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. So there you go. It's just she's showing me. She's like, I'm hot. I want some like nice cool water, and I want some like water to splishy around. So there you go. So there's that. And I know that just came through, Lisa. So there you go. If I have a message that comes through, I just gotta put it out there, right? So there you go when it comes through like that. So So there's that. And I see that there's a couple other people on here, but it's not showing me who is here. Sometimes because I broadcast on StreamYard, sometimes it might not always show everybody. So hey Michelle, good to see you and congratulations on your new little kitty. Oh my goodness. So Michelle just got the cutest new little kitten. So cute. So yes. Oh, like this little kitten is like, yep, yep, yep. The pool was strong with both of us. And it's like when you know, and we knew, and here we are. And I feel like there's going to be such good collaboration with you and this new kitty, Michelle, is what I'm getting. There's just like such collaboration there. Between you two and just such connection, and it's so beautiful. So I'm so excited for you, Michelle. Yay. So there is that. I'm going to see what other questions come through. You can see Nugget behind me. Oh, she just did a little yawny. Nugget, hi. You want to say hi, Nugget? Sometimes she does and sometimes she doesn't. And Cool Up, hi, Cool Up. Sometimes they like to say hi and sometimes they don't. They're so funny. So they like to usually play in the background so you guys can see them all having fun together, right? They love that. So that's good because they keep each other entertained. So let's see here. So I'm going to give it a moment and see who else is here. And I have some new things I'm going to be working on that I'm going to share with you guys soon. So I'm excited about that. So let's see here. I'm going to give it a minute. Oh, cool. Michelle has a question. Yay, yay, yay. Michelle says, hi, Shauna. Let's see here. I'm just see if I can put this on here so that people can see it. And hey, Tammy, good to see you. And hey, Robin, good to see you. So Michelle says, hi, Shauna. I'm thinking of naming him Sydney because he reminds me of black obsidian. Nice. Or Kion or Kion, short for kyanite. Does he have a preference? He's got a lot of personality. Oh my goodness. So he just is having me like as I have this typed up here, he's like having me, he's like, yeah, like Sydney's okay. He's like, Sydney's okay. But he likes the name like Kion or Kyanite because he says, oh, I have like a big presence. It's like he's like boom, 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 like this. So it's like I'm a big, not just a big personality, like I have like a big presence and I'm a mighty little kitty. So so he says that like Sydney is good, but he's like Kyanite, Kion, because it's like a super powerful name. So he says that that's the one that he really likes. So let's see if I can figure out, okay, how to do this. I haven't done that in a while with StreamYard. I'm like, how do I unshow a comment? And good to see you, Tammy and Robin. And then let's see here. Let's see here. Robin says, love when I catch you live. I love it when you do too. Let's see here. So you said you wonder how Max is feeling. Max is saying I'm go, but then I'm like, I'm tired too. Like I'm tired too. So like make sure to have some like extra snuggles and loves times with me because I'm like go, but then I'm like tired too. Max is saying I'm tired too. Max says I'm tired too. So so lots of love to you and Max here. And then hey, Erica and Kate and Michelle from Maryland. We have a Michelle from Maryland too. I love it. Let's see here. And Michelle says, I felt funny just calling him Kitty, right? I know, because it's so hard to sometimes come up with their names. And a lot of times they just show us, right? Like we have a name that just comes to us, like we have it in our thoughts and it just is like, hey, this name. And a lot of times sometimes they pick the names for themselves, which is really cool. So I love that so much. So super cool. And then Lisa says, what is Chloe Grace thinking when we go for our little car rides, she's like, ooh, fun, fun, fun. She's like, can we go like a little bit longer? Sometimes she's like, a little bit longer. She's showing me there's like this one place that like it's making me think of when I lived in the Seattle area. We had this lake called Green Lake, right? And it was a huge lake. People would go like paddle boats in it, right? The little paddle boats. But then there was a path that you could like walk around the lake too. And then there's like another little lake by where I used to live too in Sammamish up in the Seattle area. And I just keep thinking about those like those little bodies of water when I tune into Chloe Grace, and she's like, yeah. Like I like our rides, but let's go to that little farther space because I want to go by like a little water spot. I want to go by a little water spot is what Chloe Grace is saying. So she's like, yeah, I like it, but sometimes let's go for that little mucho gusto, like little more ride, like a bigger ride. So I don't know why mucho gusto just came, but hey, there you go. So there is that. Let's see here. And see here. Erica says, can I get a message from my cats? And if I remember right, is it 2 or 3 you have, Erica? I'm trying to remember. I know it's like at least 2. But I feel like it's like at least 3. They're showing me they want to like play more. They're showing me like roll the things for us on the ground and we want to play, like roll the things on the ground more. They're showing me it's like looks like little golf balls, but yeah, 3. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. 3, because there's like 3. There's like 2 of them on one side, and the middle one's like I'm the one that keeps everybody going and moving. But they're showing me like little golf balls, you know, like those little cat balls that look like the size of the golf ball, and they're like the foamy ones, and then they have like the harder ones with the different things inside. They're showing me like bells and balls to roll on the ground for us. Not so much like the ball with the bells, but like those size, and maybe like the little things that kind of have the little like shake thing in there that sounds kind of like a rattle. So they're like the cat balls, like woo, let them out and roll them all around so we can play with those cat balls, because like we need those, but we need to have fun with those toys and play with those and have like our own little like golf tournament with our cat balls is what they're showing me, like our toy balls. They're like woo, like let's have fun with those. So that's what they're showing me. Oh my goodness, so much fun your kitties are. I love it, Erica. So let's see here. So you can see Nugget and Cool Up in the background there. Let's see here. They say, hi, we want to play. So let's see here. And hey, Darlene, good to see you. And Darlene says the girls are having fun behind you. That always makes me smile. I know they always love to have fun. Right now they're going in my bedroom. They're so fun. So you're so welcome, Erica. You are so welcome, friend. You're so welcome. And let's see here. Michelle says, is Abby, the all-white cat, still close by? I haven't seen her for about 3 weeks. I'm sending good energy that she is safe. So what I get is like I'm still kind of close. Like I'm still kind of close. She's not showing me how close she is, but she's showing me like under a deck. And there's like stuff under a deck, and I'm keeping cover under a deck. And it might be like there might be kind of like fencing kind of on the underneath part of the deck. Like look for places like under a deck, like I'm under a deck, and kind of like she's making me think like I'm burrowing, like you know how kind of like chickens kind of like burrow in the mud and make like little mud baths. She's like I'm in that little like cubby that I've created for myself. So just keep looking and keep sending that good energy and keep sending me all the love that you've been sending me, because all that love you've been sending me means so much to me. So thank you for sending me all the love is what I get there. And then hey Emmy, good to see you, Emmy. And yeah, it's a cat she was fostering, Emmy, that's missing. Abby, a cat she was fostering. So yeah, so we could all send lots of love to Abby for her to be found and be safe. That would be amazing. And good to see you, Emmy, and good to see you, Cindy. I haven't seen you in a while, Cindy. Good to see you. Let's see here. Oh, and I have a cool story to tell you guys about too. I just remembered this after this question here from Emmy. Emmy says, "Hi, Shauna. I have a question about a friend's service dog, Kona, a Shih Tzu who is 15. She has dental issues. She is worried. She is in pain, and what kind of fixes would be best?" And hey, Lee, let's see here. So what I get, it's interesting. So right when I tune in to Kona, I'm gonna hide this comment here, so that you guys can see my mouth moving. So what I get from Kona is like my head hurts, and it's like there's like the sinus pressure and like kind of pressure in here, and that is from stuff with my mouth and dental issues. And so what I'm getting, like probably doing like the dental with the anesthesia, there might be some other things that maybe you could try first. Like see if your vet has any sort of like rinses or different kind of things that you can put like on the gums and on the teeth to see if there's something like that would help. And then also too, they do have some places that do like non-anesthetic dentals where they can go in there and like kind of scrape away things and do that. I get that with Kona, like trying the less invasive route first will be better, and see if there's maybe like a dental chews or different things that she can do in some sort of like wash, like some sort of like mouthwash or dental rinse that you can use with Kona, Emmy. I feel like that would help too. And just like a little thing, because it's like I feel like there's one tooth that's like a lower tooth on her right side, like a lower right tooth. I feel like is chipped and bothering her is what she's showing me. And it's like that tooth on it's like got like some like little fracturing in it, like a little left, that little tooth is like there. So it's on that lower right side is what I get there. So lots of love to Kona. Yeah, and then Michelle is saying is Abby. She is a feral cat. She got out. She was indoor for 5 months, but she's not familiar with where I live because I got her from a place I was temporarily working. So what I get to Michelle is just keep showing Abby like, okay, this is what's around you, and here's where I am, and just keep using that connection of love that you have with Abby and that bond that you built with having her for that 5 months, and just keep showing her safe and sound and sending that energy, which I'm quite sure I know you probably have been doing. So there's that. And hey, Lee and Darlene and Irma and Cindy here. So let's see here. Darlene says, Millie says, hello. Oh, hey, Millie. It isn't quite 4 weeks, but does she need another dose of that fleece stuff? Love to everyone lost and asking for energy. Oh, thank you, Darlene. She says yes, but wait till the 4 weeks. She says wait till the 4 weeks, and she'll definitely need another one of those pesky fleas. Ah. So yeah, so there's that. And you're so welcome, Michelle. And let's see here. And good to see you, Irma. Let's see here. And Cindy says, anything from my fur baby now, Max? So what Max is, he's like, what makes me want to like look outside at the sky. He's like, I want to spend some time like looking out at the clouds and sitting outside with you. I want to spend some time sitting outside with you and like looking at the clouds and being in that outside space is what I get from Max. And let's see here. And Kate says, just wondering if Hamish has any tips on helping him with his anxiety on being left by himself for short periods in the paddock, nutrition or exercises, trying to get him to be okay with his own company for short periods of time. So he says, check on all of that. So he's showing me like nutrition and exercises. And then he's showing me like those things that you can like hang up for horses, like those jolly balls, like something like that. And then the hay feeders that you can hang up as well. He's showing me get him something like that. And if there's like, I would check with your vet because I don't know how this works with horses, but I know for dogs and cats, they have Bach Rescue Remedy for pets. So I'm getting something like that to help calm the anxiety, like something that's, just definitely, very like mild, like that Bach Rescue Remedy for pets. I don't know if you can use that one on horses. So I would check on that, like a sort of like calming thing, and to kind of have him do some like stuff with you before you either, okay, I'm asking him before you leave or when you come back. So when you come back, have you do some like special kind of stuff with him when you get back. So then, so that way he's like, hey, like we have something, I have something to look forward to. And then when you do leave for those long periods of time, like act like it's no big deal. He's showing me to like act like it's no big deal. Be like, hey, you know what? I know you're gonna come back. I know you're gonna come back. And that just keeps showing him doing well, doing well, doing well, doing well. He says keep showing him doing well, doing well, and doing well, doing well, doing well. So that's he says do that, and he says he doesn't eat if he is left by himself, so the hay feeder doesn't help. Okay, yeah, because and now that you're saying that, he's like, I try, but he's like, I can't eat when I'm by myself. And you said you can use a rescue remedy. Yeah. So I would do that and see if there's like some also too, see how he does with like peppermint too. So like peppermint, essential oil, see if you can do some of that and maybe even do some like massage with him before you go as well. And that like some energy work, I feel like that would help as well, Kate. So, lots of love to you and sweet Hamish there. And then Cindy says, yes, he loves being outside and he loves looking up to the sky. Thank you, Shauna. Oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. Oh my goodness, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. And I hope you got a chance to read my book, Cindy, and I hope you liked it. And I hope you got your other package as well, too. So I'm sure you would have had that a long time ago. So hopefully you got that and you enjoyed that little bonus for being one of my pre-orders for my books. So hopefully you're enjoying that, Cindy. So yay. Thank you for your support with that. Let's see here. And then Kate says, okay, I'll try peppermint. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yeah, try that. Yeah, peppermint's amazing. And a lot of times horses really, really dig peppermint a lot of the time. So that's really cool. And then Emmy, this is a cool thing. Emmy, let's see what Emmy says here. Emmy says, regarding Michelle's foster cat, a cat I communicated with got stuck under a deck and it wandered in, but the homeowner closed the deck because it was at the end of the season. Oh no, the person convinced the man to open the underside of the deck. Happy ending. Oh my goodness. So, oh, thank goodness it's a happy ending. So yeah, so I would definitely that's look like there's something about like under a deck, like so under a deck by where you're at, and it's like really close. I feel like it's like in front of where you live or to the right. In front of where you live or to the right. In front of where you live or to the right is what I'm getting. Michelle says she is across the street under a porch. My dad set a trap on our porch, but caught a different cat. I haven't seen her for 3 weeks. She's like, I'm clever. She's like, I'm resourceful. And so she's like, if you want to keep searching, like keep searching in that same area, because I'm really, really still close by there. Because like I'm a creature cat and I like being in that like same area that I know that is familiar to me. So keep looking there is what I get. And then Cindy, oh, cool. Cindy says, oh, yes, I loved the book. Yay, I'm so glad to hear, Cindy. And he said, and the other gifts, thank you. Yay. Oh, my goodness, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that you love that and you love the other gifts, too. That makes me so happy. Yay. Because that was so much fun to do that with my with the pre-orders for my book. I love doing that to give away some prizes. It was fun. So let's see here. And then Cindy says, anything from my Molly dog in the spirit world. I miss her so much. Today is 4 years that she's been gone. Oh my goodness. Oh, sending you so much love. So much love. Cindy. And you know, it's really interesting I've never like done this in like a communication, but Molly Dog is like having me touch my feet and like the bottom of my feet, like I'm still grounding for you, and she's having me like wiggle my toes, like I'm still at your feet. So I don't know if she likes to like lick your feet or lick your toes or some or lay at your feet. Something about your feet, and I still come through like where you can feel me at the top of your feet, and I still am that like anchoring support for you, and that I send you so much love, and I love that you think of me. I love that you think of me, and I'm so grateful that you think of me. So much love to you, Cindy. Let's see here. And hi, Susie, good to see you. And then Emmy says, regarding Kona, her person already canceled the surgery, which required anesthesia. Anesthesia, I'll tell her what you saw. Yeah, because I definitely feel like that's better, because I feel like anesthesia, and I'll feel like that would be good for Kona, because I feel like there's like some underlying stuff that's like, you know, borderline enough with the blood work is what I'm getting from Kona, that it like, would it be a good idea to do that dental? Like it would actually do more harm than good. And I feel like Kona would have a really hard time recovering from that dental as well, is what I get. So there is that. So yeah. So what I'm doing, Susie, is I'm doing like mini little animal communication readings. So if you have a pet that's living or passed that you have a question for, feel free to put the information about them in the chat, and then I will, you know, their name or the question you have for them, and then I will tune into that for you. And then hopefully, let's see here. Yeah, and then I'll tune into that for you here. So let's see here. I'm going to give it a minute. I'm going to take a drink of water really quick. I always love to drink water because it's oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, Susie. So it's what's so interesting. As you said, you typed in living and you typed in Tito. So the first thing that I get from Tito is that I'm like your Mr. T. Like I'm like your macho man, like macho man. Like I'm like your Mr. T, because I just had an image of like Mr. T from the A-Team. So I'm like your Mr. T, and like we stay strong, and we need to go like out walking more. Like walking is good for us. We need to go out walking more, and like I'm your strength, and you're like macho man, and you're like your Mr. T man. It is what I get, like Mr. T, like boom, Mr. T, like boom, boom, boom. And I got good muscles too. Like I'm very like statuesque, and like I have good stature is what I get from Tito, is like I have good stature. It's amazing. So that's what I get there. So, oh my goodness, I love it, Tito. That's like a perfect name too, by the way, Susie. So that's amazing. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Cindy says you are amazing, Shauna. And you said, oh my goodness, she used to lay at the bottom of my bed and lay her head on my feet. Interesting. Yeah, because it's like, I was like, why am I touching my feet? I'm like, so that's why I always, you know, give like all the information that I pick up on, because it's just, you know, you never know, like, you know, I just always have to give all that information, right? Even if it like sounds strange, I'm like, okay, usually it's the things that sound strange that are the ones that are like, oh yeah, that's really like right on. Let's see here. And then, oh, Susie says Tito is a 7-pound pom. Oh my gosh. And Tito says, I have the best fur too. Like, I'm so beautiful. I'm so beautiful is what, you know, Tito's like. My coloring is just the best. Like, oh, it's the best. Like, I'm just, I'm magnificent. So let's see here. Oh, I love that. Cindy says, I do still feel my Molly dog around me all the time. Oh, Lisa, oh my goodness, so much love. You said, and you said he is, Susie. And then so much love, Lisa, because you said my dog Oscar passed. Does he give any messages? He died in a house fire when I was a teen. He says like he has so much gratitude and for the people that tried to come and rescue me. Like thank you for trying to come and rescue me, but like the flames and everything, like it was too high. It was too high. And like if they would have came, like everything was like kind of collapsing down with like the boards and the walls. So what Oscar says is I'm your safety barometer. Like you are always super like, cautious about things because of me, and that like I always keep a watchful eye on you, and that I'm always right there. Like I always keep like, and Oscar makes me want to clap my hands like this, is like I always keep that watchful eye on you, and that I like always have your back, and I help to keep you safe. So that little like intuitive voice that you have, sometimes that's me giving you messages of communication and love is what I get there from Oscar. Oh, so much love. And hey, Sharon, good to see you, Sharon. So let's see here, Sharon and Kate, and then Susie. So I'm going to go here to these questions. So thanks for bearing with me here. Oh, you're so welcome, Lisa. So much love. Yeah, it's like I'm your watchtower is the other thing that just came to me is like, and you're most welcome. Like I'm your watchtower. So like call on me in times of doubt, and I help to bring clarity. I help to bring clarity. I help to bring clarity is what I get. So let's see here. And Kate says, if you have time, can you let me know what Meg thinks of the new boy Angus? Is she okay with him apart from his tail? She's, oh my gosh. So as I read that, she's like, yeah. I'm okay with that him as long as he like watches his tail, because she says like that Meg says that is the one thing is like, and like watches where he walks, because she says sometimes like the way he like backs up, like he doesn't realize I'm right there, because he like needs like a backup warning thing, because he doesn't always like let me know when he's backing up and walking by me, that he doesn't always like pay attention. And Meg says I'm getting used to him. Meg says I'm getting used to him being like a little bit taller, but I really do love Angus, and it really is fun to have Angus around. And so thank you. Other than his tail, he's perfect. She says, other than his tail, he's perfect. So let's see here. And I'm going to go to Susie and then Sharon. So Susie says, any messages from my first dog, Meryl? So what's interesting, Susie, is like as I tune into Meryl, I see like an image of like kind of like a cabin, and there's like a nice fireplace, and there's like a nice just cool water, and we're just like sitting to chill. Like we just gave each other like I just want to go like this, like comfort. Like we just gave each other comfort, and we just gave each other calm and comfort, and it was just like like peace. I am your peace still, and I will always be your peace, and I always was. Like your peace and comfort is what I get. So so much love there, friend. And then Sharon, oh my goodness. Let's see here. So you said we are having painters here the next 3 days and going to have to lock up Sheba and Frankie during the day in separate rooms. Let's see here, in separate rooms. Anything they need to be more comfortable. So, oh my goodness. So Sheba says like, all I need is Frankie not in there, and that will help. And like my nice cozy bed, and my nice like comfortable like bed, my nice coziness, and that's what I need. And Sheba's like, you know what? That will help keep me comfortable, and just keep showing me and reminding me like, okay, it's going to be these days that you're going to be locked up, like, and let them know like they're going to be locked up the whole time, or just like why the painters are there, and then will they get to go out when the painters leave, or will they have to stay in there as the paint dries? Is what they're asking me. And Sheba's like, I'm totally good. Like you come and check on me and you give me love, and I'm totally good. Now Frankie, on the other hand, Frankie's like, what is with this nonsense? I need to be in charge of things, and I don't want to be like locked up. He's like, no. He's like, I don't like that idea. He's like, that's not fun. So I'm going to keep showing him too, like, okay, Frankie, this is what's going on. There's going to be new paint, and it's, this is just like a temporary thing. Like, this isn't a long-term thing. You're just going to be in there for like a short amount of time. And he's showing me just have like toys and stuff for him to play with in there, and like things for him to like lounge on, like that he has like a nice high place to lounge on. And keep showing him what they're doing too. So like as they're painting, just be like, okay, Frankie, send him that picture from your head to his head of like, hey, this is what they're doing. They're just painting. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Because he's like, I don't like that. So he's like, they could make it lickety split. That could make me more comfortable, is what he says to me, like snap my fingers. He says that would really help, because he's like, come on. He's like, I don't like to not know what's going on. He's like, I need to know what's going on. So that's what he says. And she was like, as long as I have my light and my comfortable place to go, like that's all that matters. So there you go. So there's that. And any help you need, Sharon, you let me know. And love to you and Sheba and Frankie, the turtle. Oh, Cindy, good to have you here. You said, I got to go, but I'll catch you next time. Again, thank you for sharing your gift with us. I love getting messages from my fur babies. God bless you. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad you could tune in. It was good to see you. It was good to see you. So thank you so much. So thanks for tuning in. And Sharon says, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, so anything you need, Sharon, you let me know, and I'll send the energy to Sheba. And Frankie's like, okay, like it's only going to be 3 days. And Frankie's like, oh gosh. And he keeps showing me like a toy that has like, it's like a wooden thing, and it has like a ball and a ball and a ball. Like it like kind of moves. Like he's showing me like a fun little thing that he can have. He's always about like the fun toys, right? Frankie is. Oh my goodness. So I love that. And she was like, give me my comfort, my comfort. That's all I want, my comfort and my light. So there we go. Love that. Oh my goodness. And then Kate says, that is so true. He is so big that he doesn't know where his feet and tail are. That is good to know that she likes him. He does try to be respectful of her when she doesn't want to play, etc. We love them both so much. Yeah. And she says, remind her like, that like, okay, he's here to like help, like enrich her life for play. But she says, make sure like I still have like my mama downtime, that she still has like her downtime with you. She says that that's really really important to her, and she really wants that. And a thing with my fur babies, my Coolip and Nugget, right? They're total opposites. Like Nugget is like a total like, oh my gosh, I need attention. Oh, like everything like revolves around Nugget, and she always like wants to play and be in the center of things. Where Coolip is like, you know what, sometimes I just want to chill and I just want to have like quiet. Nugget brings out her fun side. But what I mean by saying that is sometimes I'll take them out to do like separate things, right? Like I'll take Nugget out for a walk and leave Coolip inside, or I'll take Nugget for a venture and leave Coolip at home. So and then I'll do like vice versa, because then it helps kind of have them have their own individual time as well. So I feel like for those of us that have multiple pets, that can definitely be like a really, really cool thing to do. And then you said she's curled up at my feet now while he is outside with Dave in the shed. Perfect. Perfect. And you know what? Angus says he loves being out there in the shed. He's like, ooh, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's this? What's that? Like that he loves it. And he's like, oh man, I'm living my best life, that this is like really fun. And all these like fun things that I get to do. Like it's so incredibly cool. So yeah, so Angus is loving that. And then she's loving that time with you. She's like, time with you. She's like, as I look up to you, she's like, yes. She's like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So there's that. And then Emmy says, I messaged Kona's person, told her what you said, encouraged her to come on tonight. Yeah, I would love to have her come on too. And if she even wanted to set up a session too. So I do the 30-minute, the 60-minute, and the 90-minute sessions. And I wanted to share something really cool with you guys. So this week I had a client. They have a snake, and they've been missing their snake for 3 months. Like he got out, their snake did. And what was really cool is this week I tuned into the snake, and I had some messages come through from the snake, and the snake was telling me where I'm at, and then I'm curled up, and like where I'm at, and they took some pictures and they looked while I was on the phone with them. And then after I got off the phone with them, they looked again, and then they like were looking in some of those other places. And I got a phone call from them, like what was it, probably like 20 minutes or so after I got off the call with them, and they found their snake. Like, how cool is that? Their snake that was missing for 3 months. So I'm like so happy that I was able to help them to find their missing snake. Like that was like so cool. So that was like super awesome. So that's just another thing. Like if you have a missing pet, don't give up, right? Because there's always help. I mean, this snake was missing for like 3 months inside, like underneath their house there. So there's that. So that's my cool little fun story. And then Kate says, OMG, you nailed him. He loves Shed Life and watching all the comings and goings. You are spot on with their energies. You have an amazing talent. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, Kate. Thank you. Like, I love doing this, like, being able to give insights for people from their pets. Like, it just really means so much to me. I love to be able to do that and to share their messages and their wisdom and their love and all of that. Like, it means so much. I just love being able to do that. And then I'm going to put the link to my website in here, so that way I know a lot of you already have that information, but if you guys wanted to schedule a session or anything like that, then you have that. Let's see here. Oh, Emmy, I love that. Emmy says, good title for a book, The Shed Life instead of The Thug Life. I love that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's so cool. That's good. I love that. The Shed Life, right? Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, so that's so cool. But anyway, I'm gonna see if anybody has any other questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up, because usually like on Sunday it goes for like about 30 minutes to an hour, just kind of depending on who's on here. But I figured with it being Father's Day, maybe a lot of people might be out and about doing things with their dad or family gatherings, and then also too, it's summertime too, right? So people might be traveling and things like that as well. So there is that. So let's see here. Oh, you're so welcome, Kate. Kate says, appreciate all your insights. All much love to you, Kate. And to your fur babies too. And Hamish just told me, Hamish says, I am not a fur baby. Hamish says, I am in a different class than the other than Megs and Angus. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love all the animals, different personalities, right? They all have their different personalities and their different flair about them, right? They're also unique, right? So I love that so much. So let's see here. So I'm so happy that you all tuned in, and I will definitely be back next Sunday again. At 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So definitely feel free to like share with your friends. And I'm going to try to like post about it earlier in the day or the day before, just to give you guys like a reminder that I do this every Sunday. So there you go. And then Kate says, haha, he isn't a fur baby, but a big baby anyway. Such a so great. Yeah, I love that, right? It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I love all the fur babies and just all the different kinds of babies. It's so interesting. So I'm so grateful to you all for tuning in, and I think I'm going to wrap it up, and then I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Oh, you're so welcome, Emmy. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to all of you for tuning in, and I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So bye for now, and see you soon. Take care. Have a great night.